What up, Corner Crew? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Happy Hour podcast. It's your boy, Brad Bailey, coming at you, hosting solo again this week. Shout out to Uncle Evan. Hope you get better, bro. He'll be on back on soon with us. But without further ado, I want to bring on our guest, and he's become a staple of the show. He's actually been on the show more than any other guest so far. I think this is his sixth time. And we have two guests tonight, actually. Her second time. Let's welcome the Bad Seed and Murda Megz.
Yeah. Brad, what's good, brother?
What up, bro? What's going on?
Peace,
Yeah,
peace.
man.
What up, Megz? How you doing?
Good, good.
Well,
Working,
Six
but
well,
doing
six
good.
man.
Good to-
6 man in the building. Six
hell
man
yeah.
entertainment.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
6thMan and the sixth time you've been on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
shout to Honey De Niro. She was supposed to be here tonight. She couldn't make it. She was under the weather. So we're gonna hold it down for her.
Yeah,
6 man style. You
yeah,
already know.
Speedy
yeah.
recovery. Love you.
Yeah.
Send all the positive vibes you can to Honey. But
Fact.
anyway,
Fact.
guys, how you been since the last time we all talked? Megz, let's start with you. How you been doing, girl?
Just trying to keep up with everything. Still trying to make beats. Working, my little 9 to 5 and everything like that. But trying to juggle it and keep it together.
Definitely. We're all in that same boat. You know how it goes. We all the underground, so we still gotta keep up the foundation of everything.
Oh
You
yeah,
know
most definitely.
how it is. See, I gotta say, I thank you for that early listen to something greater than myself. I listened to it this morning, and everyone, you guys are in for a damn treat with this one. And I wanted to ask you right off the rip, while it's still fresh in my mind, coming off Four Finger Ring and the success and like the critical acclaim from the underground, and you on top of the list last year on everybody's list. How did you follow up with such a great album as what you got coming for everybody?
Yo, you know the craziest part about there's a lot of layers to that, right? So I remember I remember when Alpha came out, um, people was fucking with it. And I was about to drop Four Finger Ring. And I remember a lot of people were telling me because I was talking shit. Like I was like, yo, Four Finger Ring is killing Alpha. I was posting that, I was saying that, right?
Right.
And people I remember shout to my dude Brutus Maximus, man. I remember
Your
he he
side.
he, he's like a muse for me when I work on music now because I always hear him say this to me. Like he was like, nah, I don't know. I don't think Four Figure Ring. I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. You know. So it's a oh yeah, hold my drink type of thing,
Right.
right? So Four Figure Ring, I mean, of course, I thought people was gonna fuck with it, but I didn't think it would be like how it was. So it kind of took me aback a little bit. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Hmm.
For the first time, I felt like real vulnerability. Like I didn't really feel like it wasn't that I didn't have like the faith in the music. It was for the first time I was kind of in my own head. I was off of autopilot. Like it was like, all right, well, what are they gonna think? Do I
Right.
gotta make Four Figure Ring Part Two?
Right.
Do I
There's a
gotta listen to Four
certain
Figure
level of
Ring?
expectation.
Right. Do I gotta listen to Four Finger Ring? And because there's a song like Bloody Rain, do I have to have a song like Bloody Rain? Do I have to do this? Do I have to? It, bro, it was hell. Let me tell you what happened. One day, this was right before I was about to start recording the album. This is real shit. Like I'm getting chills right now. Like it's real shit, right? Every album has a story. Like it's wild. That's why they come out the way they come out. Because Four Finger Ring, when I first started that, it was crazy. Like it was health issues and shit like that. And the funny
Right.
thing is, that was during COVID. This album is my because I'm still experiencing long COVID, like the effects of it,
Hmm.
like it bringing back my asthma and shit like that. So like I'm still going through it from the asthma I had last year. I mean from the COVID I had last year. So boom, um, this girl that I know, shout to her. I haven't spoke to her in mad long. She hits me up random. She's like, "Yo, see, I gotta tell you something." She's like, I was at work. I was just chilling, and God spoke to me, and He told me to tell you that there are some doors and stuff that are gonna open for you. Well-deserved doors. There's things for you that are there for you, but you have to put Him first. You have to. You have to listen to Him. You have to hear Him clearly. You have to move in that vein, right? So it tripped me out because I already shout to PH. PH is a muse. Of course, God is always a muse. I always speak on God in my music and stuff like that. So I asked a couple people that I know and respect about this conversation I had with this young lady, and you know, as 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 we're talking, they're giving me their opinions. They're telling me some are like, nah, some are like, oh, word, that's crazy. I just took what it was that I needed to take from it, and I said, yo, you know what? I think that was God speaking to me.
Hmm.
So when you hear this album, there's a heavy undertone. It's this album is between me and God. Like now, that does not mean it's a gospel album. I don't want people
Yeah.
who haven't heard it yet to be
Nah,
like, "Oh my God, he's making gospel music." Because no, I'm grabbing my nuts. I'm diddy bopping through
mhm.
there just like C does. But it's I'm giving it up to him because how I look at it is okay. God says, "Thou shalt not kill," right? In the Bible, right?
Right.
But Samson was one of his greatest warriors.
Hmm.
He told Samson to kill, drive the Philistines out, kill them, drive them out. It's okay to kill them. That's how I feel I am. I feel like I'm one of his soldiers.
Hmm.
So I feel like when I'm on these tracks and I'm talking my shit, I could do that because there's still the undertone in there. You gotta hear it. You gotta
Right.
hear the album.
Right.
Yeah, for those of y'all that haven't heard it, you gotta hear it. It's real. It's real personal to
You
me.
can, yeah, you
You
can
you know.
tell. You can tell. You can tell in every bar. And
Yeah.
Megz was a big part of the success of Four Finger Rings also. And
Yeah.
so I want to give a shout out to her because Meg, you're killing it, and you're doing something like we talked about last time with you and Honey. You guys are doing something that nobody's doing right now. Y'all are gonna be like
Yo,
y'all gonna be the gang star of females, and you're just gonna murder them all.
but you
And
Word.
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about Megz? Like, not to cut you off, to add on, Megz isn't just a big part of Four Finger Ring. Megz is a big part of the 6 Man sound. You
definitely,
know what I mean? Like it's sonically, you know, it's Megz is amazing. Go ahead. Yeah, that's
well, I was actually gonna go into a 6 man. I was gonna ask Megs, where do you want to bring the sound of 6 man? Because you are the backbone, one of the backbones, Team Demo and the rest of them. But where do you want to bring it?
What do I want to bring to the table as far as like bringing like the sound to the table to 6 man?
Yeah,
Um, Something that's driven. You know what I'm saying? I want it to be, of course, I want to keep the boom bap formula the way it is. exactly the way it is. I mean, of course, it's good to go outside to think outside the box. But as far as like 6thMan, I want to keep it where it's at. Of course, as far as like digging, my crate digging, it's gotta be it's gotta be dope. It's gotta be fire. It can't be no lackluster. It can't be something that's it those. I have that. I gotta have that. Something that's driven, especially for C. And he'll let me know when something. He'll give me some fire, but and he'll let me know. And I say, "Whew, good." But and then sometimes he'll tell me it's good and all. Now, if somebody is telling me it's good and all, but then that means I have to go back to the drawing board and try again. So he'll let me know what is what, and whatever I bring to the table, I know it's gonna be right. I want to make everything right. I don't want to misrepresent 6thMan in a messed up way. I want to make sure everything is right as far as the sound is, especially me as a female producer. I don't want nobody looking at me like, oh yeah, no, that's not no. What I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that everything is right on my end.
Exactly. You're paving the way for a lot of other people coming up, a lot of other females that are younger than you that see you doing it, and I think that's a really dope thing. I want to see that like blow the door open to have more female producers out there doing their thing and holding it down. And it's almost just like behind a good man is a strong woman. You know what I mean? It could be that way in hip hop. And it's just the culture, the idea of the culture and everything needs to just change and evolve into it, and which it is. So that's a really dope thing to do.
Right.
Sorry, guys. Got a little caught up in my throat there. But, Creed, I wanted to come back to you for a second. He's got his Welch's going, his fruit snacks. He's killing that thing. He's killing that thing. But I'm going to say right now, personally, your album coming up is album of the year contender, and we're not even past January yet. So I got to say congratulations on it. I can't give you enough flowers for that one, bro.
I appreciate that. I'm still nervous,
right?
Because it didn't come out. Yo, shout to my dude CJ Dove. CJ Dove told me, he was like, "Yo, I'm about to do you like Chris Lighty with Tribe Called Quest. Like, yo, boy, just give me the album, put it out."
Right.
Cause like I played around with it for a little while. Like I did, I was gonna put it out in November, in December, some shit like that. Then went to January, and I said, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just drop it on my birthday, February 6th. And yeah, man. I recorded a lot of records for it. There was some stuff that didn't make it, and it wasn't because it wasn't dope. It was just as the album started to morph, they just didn't have a place, and then it was already getting long. Pause, and there were records on there that I knew that I wasn't cutting, like Slid On, like Lawn Furniture, like there was joints that I just knew that I was not cutting.
Right.
So I didn't want to just keep adding on. Then it'd be a double album. I was gonna do a deluxe, and so what I'm gonna do is in March, the following month, I'm gonna drop an EP, like probably about 6 or 7 joints that wasn't on the album, put them together, and it's gonna be called Oh Yeah and Another Thing. And this is like the little brother to something greater than myself, you know. And this is gonna be Bandcamp CD exclusive.
Right. Dope. Yeah, gotta make exclusives because
Exclusive.
people love exclusives, and they'll buy it up too. You know what I mean?
I wanna play around in that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I wanna play. I wanna explore that market a little bit. Also, I wanna for something greater than myself. I wanna shout the producers and the process too. So Um, of course, Megz did lawn furniture, and she did Red and Meth. Now you know every album since Alpha, when me and her team, when I do an album that has a bunch of producers on it, we always do like a duo.
Hmm.
Um, like the EPMD Jane series, like something that you could look forward to. So
Right.
you know, if I'm doing a project, you're like, yo, is it Meg's on there? I know that they got, you know what I'm saying? I know if I see a track listing or I see Bad Seed, Murder Meg's, they've got a duo of some kind. You know what
And
I'm
you know
saying?
what's
So,
funny? I'm sorry to cut you off, see, but you know what's funny? I was doing some research via Raps Out of Control, right? And when I was scrolling down, it was like search related. So I said, you know what? Let me just log out of my account because it could be something that I searched up or something like that. But no, I logged out of my account and searched it again. And it kept saying Bad Seed and Murder Megz. I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know if it's because of the website or it's because it's been mentioned so many times or
probably.
yeah.
I know a lot of people they gravitated to a lot of the DJ playlists, they gravitated to those records. Like P and Have got a lot of burn. Like Primo was playing it.
Mm.
You know, I don't think Primo was on anymore when Four Finger Ring came out, so he wasn't playing um Bill and Fame, but he would have, I'm sure, and a lot of everybody else was like everybody was playing Bill and Fame. So she
Mm-hmm.
did Red and Meth for this one. Um, for the next one, we'll probably do I know I probably want to do Ray and Ghost. I'll
Right.
probably do Ray and Ghost for the next one. I don't know. It's so many, I don't know. So shout to Megz for that. I found a guy from Russia. His name is S2. I found him like 2 weeks ago. He did two of my favorite records. He did Struggle First and he did Diddy Bop King. Let me tell you something. Nobody's ever rapped on this guy's beats before. Nobody rapped on his beats for fun or professionally ever. He just is ill. He makes,
So
and I just found him on TikTok, fourth quarter, while I'm working on the album. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, we linked up. Shout to him. Shout to Team Demo, of course. Shout to Take Notes. Shout to Nam Nitty.
Nah.
Um, yeah, man. Shout to Die Future. Die Future did Slit On. A lot of y'all gonna like Slit On. Slit On is one of them ones, man. Um, just I asked a lot of producers, I opened up the gates. I said, yo, I'm looking for production. Send me beats. You know. And I want to say this to everybody that's listening that might have submitted beats to me. You gotta understand, man, this shit is not personal. I love production. I love beats, right? I do. But I'm also a curator. You
Mm.
understand what I'm saying? Like it's when there's a sound, if I cannot I can't necessarily explain to you and tell you what I see in my head. I just know it when I hear it. You could send me something and the shit could be fire. You could go in your file and be like, yo, I'm sending this nigga this fire. And yeah, it probably is. But if it does not fit where I'm at, it's not gonna go. And a lot of times I look for texture. You can have the greatest ideas, but your texture just isn't there. Like if I got Team Demo, like their texture is big and and your shit ain't, the idea could be dope, but it's not gonna sound right sonically. It's not. I don't give a fuck who you are. Like I don't care if we had the same babysitter when we was 5 years old. Like if that shit does not fit, it's not making my album. Not this one. I'm not saying that we can't do a project together and then that cohesive sound could be the sound. You know what I'm saying? Like, because again, I'm not saying that the shits is trash. I'm saying that it don't fit
Right.
what
What
it
you're
ends up
doing.
morphing into. You
Right.
know what I mean? Um, and a lot of times, like some people don't even know. Like, I be trying to make the shit fit. Yo, I seen some subliminals from some people that sent me shit that, and they didn't make the album, and they think I ain't see the shit,
Mm.
or maybe they do know I seen the shit. But then I seen the shit, and I'ma just say, I ain't gonna blow niggas up because y'all already know how I am. Like, I got love for niggas, but yo, stop acting like that, B. Stop acting like that because you already know. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. Just cause it ain't on this one don't mean we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas know, man. Like I'm in the trenches. Like don't do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do
Yeah,
that. Don't.
they can't get their feelings hurt over business, you know, because
Right.
that's really what it boils
Because
down to is
yeah,
business.
because when people do that, once you have feelings, you got your feelings hurt because you didn't make it the first time. What if you wind up making it the second time? So when you do that, you blew your whole opportunity for the second and third and the fourth. So yeah, I'd be telling people, yo, of course it's gonna be a next time, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially with me and C, he was like, yo, maybe you should have came. I should have been quick. I should have been quicker than that. And I said, you know what? It's gonna be a next time. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be music still. We could, it's whatever.
Yo,
It's always gonna
Brad,
be a next time. So yeah.
don't let us do that. Yo, you know what?
Oh
Fuck
shit.
that, Meg. Megs went there. Fuck that. Megs, let me tell you who Megs is. Remember Teen Wolf?
Yep.
Remember Teen Wolf? At
Yep.
the end of Teen Wolf, when they down by like a point or 2 points, and they get a wolf the ball, and then the wolf come down and the shit the clock is ticking, and the wolf put the ball up, everybody stand there looking, and the shit go in. That's Megs. Megs won't even be in the arena. Megs will walk in the fourth quarter, 4 seconds left for the game. I'll be like, yo, pass the ball to Megs. Megs will get in there. We down by 1 point. Megs will put the ball up, hit the
Shit.
game winner. Every album. Every
That's
album. Megs, I'm lying, Megs.
we all hear it. We all hear it. So
Yo, every album. Like, yo, don't get it twisted. Like, these Murder Megs records are not early records. They're not records that I had early. You know what I'm saying? When I was working on the album. Nah. Megs slick. Megs are coming in the clutch. But Four Finger Ring, I'm lying. I ain't gonna front because Four Finger Ring, we spoke a lot. I spoke a lot with Megs during that time. So I would send her records. Every album that I do, every producer that I work with, I, I attach to one of them,
but you
and
got
I
you
just,
gotta have a rapport. You gotta
yeah, I do that. I do that.
yeah.
Just
You
hey, how
gotta
you doing? How you doing? What you eating? Word, word. What you watching? What you binge watching? Word. Okay. Yeah, I just do
right,
that.
right.
I think that's part of pre-production. That's just how I feel. Is get into the spirit. Like, let me get into your spirit and your soul, so that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in there. Like I'm in your subconscious. Like, okay, we're working on a project. Okay, at every project, I do that. I'm a curator, bro. Like I'm on some Puff Daddy shit,
Hmm.
and that's why if you notice with 6thMan Entertainment, Honey is the only artist on 6thMan Entertainment besides myself. It's nothing but producers.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's
Right.
nothing but producers. Like I want the underground hitmen. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you want a certain sound or you want a certain, you could just come over here. You come over here
Right.
and
Yeah, you're building your team.
the bag is crazy that we could go in. Like there's so many. Oh shit, my nigga Naps and Dread. Shout to Naps and Dread.
What
Peace
up,
to the
bro?
God in the building. That's
I,
my
I
dude.
I want to jump back over to Megz and speaking of Honey, and when are we gonna get that album? When's that coming?
Whenever Honey is ready. And you know
Yep.
what, we trying to get the sound right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on right now as far as like mixing and mastering. I mean, everything is pretty much done. It's done, but it's just one song that needs to be mixed and mastered well. I told her, just and plus she's been, going through as far as like her health and stuff
Right.
like that. So, I wanted to take her time because I know she's gonna release it on her Bandcamp sometime soon, which I want her to. I really do want her to. But as far as I told her, just take your time. Your health is your wealth. If this music is still won't be here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I told her just
like
take your time.
Real life comes first, Everybody's got a real life, and this is all like the other shit,
Right.
For real.
Yeah, but whenever she's ready to drop it, then it's there. I'll start to post it everywhere and all the other stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully when we drop it, y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna feel it.
There's a lot of people looking forward to it. I know that. A lot of people looking.
Also, too, she's not. I want people to understand something about Honey. Honey is probably one of the hardest working artists that I know. She's quiet though. You know what I'm saying? And but the stuff that she does behind the scenes, she writes all my shit. No, I'm just kidding. But she's just a really, really, really hard worker, and she's got an album with Team Demo that's finished. That's gonna be coming out after her and Megz project.
Last time she was on.
Yeah, like the shit she got in the chamber is crazy. Not to mention me and her project that we about to lock in on, and that is special to me because think about it. In a traditional sense, you would think, like I told you, I'm trying to do the whole underground Diddy thing, right? But you would think, because I'll be on some Bassy Skinny Biggie shit, I would be on some Honey's My Little Kim, right? Nah, I'm trying to get on some Diddy shit, and she's like my Biggie.
Right.
Like you understand what I'm saying? She's like my Mace. That's how I want the chemistry and the vibe to be on our project.
Right.
Like you understand what I'm saying? Like I really want to put that together dope. Like I don't want it to be cliche guy and a girl relationships.
Right.
They're just talking about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Or sexual things or no. Like that. That's gotta be done right.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Going back to Nam, Cupid Hates Me coming out Valentine's Day. You guys got a big week coming up that week for everybody.
Yo, Nam is a fucking fool. Yo, shout to Nam Nitty. He's a fucking fool. Very talented dude. Yo, let me tell you something. Nam, I'm impressed. I get more and more impressed by Nam Nitty every time I see what he's doing, man. Very self-sufficient in everything he does. And the production is so crazy, man. He's one that came out the blue, ended up getting a bunch. He's got a bunch on this EP coming up. Yeah, he's phenomenal. So he hit me with the idea. He said, "Yeah, man, I want to do this Valentine's Day. If you know Nam, you know I is. Yo, son, I want to do this Valentine's Day album. Call that shit Cupid Hates Me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be a character. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be Cupid." So I'm like, "What you mean? You know what I'm saying? You want me to rap on it?" He was like, "Nah, son, you know what I'm saying?" I was like, "All right." So I'm going to play Cupid. Like I'm trying to get you to see the light and settle down. Got you. So, that's the character I'm playing throughout the album. I'm playing Cupid. That drops on Valentine's Day. Cupid, I'm a little nigga in a wife beater and a diaper with Tim's on and a Yankee fitted, man,
Right.
with wings. I ain't got no bow and arrow. I got the brrr, doo, 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 doo. You fall in love, nigga. Doo, doo, doo.
Right. I actually had a chance to listen to that the other day too, and very well
Yeah,
done album. Very, very
yeah,
well done album. I
yeah,
let him know it's like the way I get it's very 90s R&B hip hop mashup inspired, and
yeah,
it's really gonna I think it's gonna do very well actually. And on
yeah,
Valentine's Day, it's gonna really hit because
yeah.
and especially you I don't I can't say nothing but that Cupid shit's fucking right on point.
Wow. Wow.
But
Shout to Nam, man. Shout to my
uh,
guy.
I want to bring up a current event that's been going on this week, and that Macklemore and Primo joint that they put out, and all the controversy that's been behind that, with people saying that Preem is the one who actually produced it, which he didn't. Right? He didn't produce it. So,
No.
Megz? First off, what do you think about people putting out that kind of false information, trying to make something bigger than what it is?
About the Macklemore Primo situation.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard it. This is my first time ever hearing about it, to be for real. Yeah, this is my first time ever hearing it. And it sounds interesting. I'm interested. I'm open to hear anything. Hopefully it won't be whack. But
I like it.
it sounds once I get to it, or whatever the case may be, if it dropped or if it did or didn't, not yet, or whatever the case may be, then like I said, it might sound like an interesting project.
The tracks are right, but the whole idea of them saying that Primo produced it, which he didn't.
So wait, so Brad, he said Primo produced it?
Everybody out there is saying, "Oh, the produce," and it's like some of the graphics are saying produced by.
No, I saw that, but is Macklemore saying that? Macklemore's not
I
saying
haven't heard that. No.
Yeah, because I mean, yo, man, I like the song, whether Primo did
It's a
it or
good
not.
song. It's a good
Yeah,
song.
I think it's cool. But yo, that shit, people do that all the time. Like this, it's always shit. Like I've seen where you can see that a lot with RZA shit,
Mm.
and fourth the what's son name? Fourth disciple, was that his name?
Yeah.
The
No.
producer.
Dude, I forgot his name. I forgot his damn name, but it was something about that gold or that silver piece that they were selling on eBay, and they claimed that RZA had something to do with it or something like that. I guess they was trying to make a bet
No,
off the joint or
not
something.
even
Or
not
oh my
even
god, I
that. Like
forgot his name.
there's a couple of guys, True
Yeah,
Master.
yeah,
There's a
true.
couple of
Yeah,
guys
fourth disciple,
that
true master.
like
Uh,
everybody probably
damn.
thought RZA did Brooklyn Zoo. I'm pretty sure there was promo of that because that was during the time that Wu was hot and they was
Mm-hmm.
marketing that RZA was doing the whole albums and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Yeah,
lot of times people do shit like that just to market and promote it to see what's going what
Dre
somebody.
too. Dre too, like
Yeah,
say some shit that DJ Quick did, they'll say that
facts,
Dre produced
facts,
it.
facts,
Or if
facts,
some
facts.
if Knots would do some shit, it would say produced by Dre or whatever the case may be, because he did do a song with Snoop Dogg and they claim that Dre, unless it's collaborative or whatever the case may be. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Dre would do the same shit too.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of that. It'd be a lot of that. So you know, I don't know why they making such a big uproar. That shit is dumb. It's a cool song. If anything, it's drawing attention to the song, which is cool for
Right.
Macklemore. Because
Mm-hmm.
the song is cool. Like I ain't mad at the record. Like when I heard it, I guess I ain't know what to expect. Like I really don't have an
Yeah.
opinion about Macklemore. Like I don't. So it was pretty much like I'm listening to it with fresh ears. Like, okay, this is just some nigga. You know what I'm saying? I put it on. And I was like, this shit is alright. You know? Oh, this is the song they talk about that Primo produced but didn't produce? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Most people think Macklemore. They think like pop rap. You know what I mean? From whatever back in the day, whatever he did. But you're right. It's a decent song. So
But even that, like, what's wrong with pop rap? Like,
right.
People just like so people. That's another thing. People only like one kind of rap. So
One
you
way.
Right.
oh,
Yeah,
so hold on. So you only like one kind of shirt.
right. Or one kind of
You
Hmm.
shirt.
only like
Yeah,
one kind of underwear. Like
right.
only one kind of TV show. Like come on, man. Like niggas is stupid. Like
I mean, now that
I hate.
I'm old enough, I can, it's okay. I mean, it's okay to expand your ear.
Hmm.
I mean, you don't have to like it or whatever the case may be, but I wouldn't knock it because there's going to be more music like this. I mean, if you like boom bap, go over there. If you like trap, go over there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to go over there and knowing that I don't like it, whatever the case may be. But it's okay to expand your ear and like any other type of sub genre of rap and hip hop and stuff like that. So I don't like knocking it because to me it seems like it's childish to me,
Yeah,
and it's a waste of time. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
the
So yeah,
crazy,
I
the
mean
crazy.
Macklemore is not a bad rapper at all because I bought 1, 2 of his songs when he came out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's not a bad rapper at all to me. Just because it's
Word.
mainstream.
yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
He gets pigeonholed into that mainstream pop side of things. So, and
And the
that's
crazy part about it, people try to draw the line in the sand, but bruh, there is trash boom bap shit. I
mm-hmm.
can name, I can name 3 boom bap records that are trash, and then I can name 3 pop or mainstream hip hop records that are better records than those trash boom bap. Yo, you know what one of my favorite songs is in the past, like, I want to say maybe 6 months, that every time I hear it, I smile. R.I.P. to take off, but that record. How about the 16 Challenger? This is G5 and this other guy, big one. Yo, that shit is fire to me. What's it called? A hotel lobby. That shit with him and Quavo. That shit is fire to me. It's fire. I can't find nothing wrong with that shit. The shit they flowing, the beat is what's wrong with it? But I could also name you a hip hop, a boom bap record that is super trash. That record is way better than.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? I
There's,
get a better reaction from that than I
there's
get
a
from that.
balance of everything out there. There's a balance of everything out there. It's all what you want to listen to is what you want to listen to. Like Megz was saying about evolving. Usually when we're teenagers, we get stuck in that peer pressure mode. So we're liking all the stuff that our friends like. And then we
Right.
start growing through that and we grow into our later teens and our early 20s. And then we get into once we hit our mid 20s, that's when our mind starts saying, all right, we're going to start liking what we like. You know what I
But it
mean?
still goes on. No, but it still goes on in a major way. Brad, you cannot make a list right now and say, this is my top 5 producers. You know why? Because there's gonna be somebody that obviously could be on that top 5.
Right.
Like let's say RZA. Let's say you didn't put RZA on there, right? Somebody's gonna leave a
Oh,
comment that
wow.
says
Oh,
that
yeah. They're
says
going to
they,
mention
they,
it.
they, they, they're gonna say, What? No RZA?
Mm.
What?
I know.
What?
And they get so offended by it, and it's they have to force their opinion on you. Oh, trust me, we deal with it a lot online. We deal with it almost every single day.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's still prominent. Like that shit is still going on. They still want to inflict their will. That's why every now and again I troll. Like I'll be like, "Yo, this is my list," and I ain't ask you what your list was
Right.
because you have to put that in there because they're gonna put their list. They're gonna start dropping their shit when you ain't even asked them.
Hmm.
No, nigga, this is mine because this is what it means to me. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking main source, Breaking Adams is the greatest rap album ever to me. If you say no,
Right.
3 feet high and rising, I would be like, yo. I could see why you would say that because that is a special album.
Hmm.
But to me,
Right.
for whatever reason, it could be because of the day, the energy in the earth, the way the earth was spinning, the when that album Breaking Atoms dropped, that's my favorite album. Like the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like since
My
when
my top
I gotta
lists
get
are always
permission?
constantly evolving, constantly evolving. Like if I
Yeah,
really can't even sit down and do a top five because tomorrow it might be totally different, you know. And me personally, I listen to a lot of other music besides hip hop. You know, I don't listen to hip hop all day long. I take
right,
everything in spurts. I'll do 2 or 3 hours of one genre of music, and then I'll move on to another 2 or 3 hours of this. You know, kind of got to get around like other people's opinions really, and just focus on what you want and what you care about. Like Brutus says it a lot, Brutus Maximus. You know, just like what you like. You don't have to go after everybody else for what. Then why put all that negative energy out there for saying like, oh, see, I don't like your top three. Your top three's whack. My top three's better. My top three will do this and battle your top. People get too wild with that type of shit, man.
yo, but Brad, people already know. Don't even argue with me on the internet.
Mm,
That shit is futile. Like it makes no sense. You're not gonna win
right.
arguing with me on the internet because A, I don't really care. B, I'll make some say some funny shit. I'll go do a TikTok video about you or something and that'll be it. Like,
I wanted to ask you about TikTok. How you doing on TikTok? Is TikTok going well for you? Because some artists don't really capitalize on that platform. And I've been
you know,
actually telling people to pick it up and try to use it because it can really get your name out there in a different way.
but you know what? I'm not even doing it
Yeah, you're doing it for fun.
for yeah, I'm just having fun with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I work from home. So a lot of my TikTok videos that I do is done in between calls while I'm working. I just be sitting there waiting for the phone to ring and I just be doing like silly fucking TikTok videos and shit. Um I do it for fun. I've been getting a lot of followers. It's been it's been picking up. Like I said, that's where I met the one producer S2 from. So, in that aspect, couple little things happening over there. It's organic shit.
Hmm.
I think that's probably gonna be the shit that's gonna gain a little bit of attention because I'm not doing it with any intention.
Right.
I'm just I'm just doing it and it's fun. My boy Naps is in here, Naps and Dress. He's told me a lot of times, like he's like, "Yo, man, you got the talent for it. Like you got the personality for it, or whatever." Because for those of y'all who don't know, I tend to think I'm a little funny. You know what I'm saying? So I try to have fun with it. It's just fun. I think it's cool. I fought it for years. I didn't want to get on it. I was like, "Yo, that's some real childish shit. Let the kids have a TikTok. We got the Instagrams. We
Right.
got
Right.
all this." But a good friend of mine, Nadine, um, good friend of mine, Precious Paris, um, they was always pushing me like, nah, you should do that. You should do that. Few people, was pushing me to do that. So checked it out. Here we are, yo. Here we are. And it's fun, man. It's fun. And even if it's like a challenge or something that I see on there that a lot of people have done already, I try to think of a way that I could do it in my own way,
Right.
and
Switch it up.
couple times, yeah, a couple times and then I kind of mix and put my music on there a little bit, like little promos, the same promos you might see me put up on
Yeah.
Instagram or whatever. I might throw that up on there just to see what the feedback could be. It's light, but it's building. I
Right.
just got on there. I just really got on there. It might seem like I've been on there because I got so many videos. I just be bombing, but it's fun, man. I don't know. It's
You know,
fun.
every time someone plays your music, you get 3 cents per play from TikTok. So
Is that
that'll
right?
end up if gaining a little bit of revenue. It takes a long time to gain, but once you start, like something goes viral, one of your video, and you have your music playing on that, and you get a few 10, 20 million views, 3 cents
Yeah.
per. You know, that's why I tell artists that I talk to, get on TikTok. You know, get on that shit. And we might, like you
Yeah.
said, you feel like that was for kids, but people can see you on that. That's I think it's like how many users are on that? 5 billion users.
Yo, they the number one. They the
Yeah,
number one. I just saw something
it's
about that.
wild.
But you know what I'm gonna do? Is I'm going to take advantage. Y'all heard it here first. Being that we talk about it, I'm gonna just tell y'all. So one of the plans of the things that I'm gonna do for this album, I have a record on the album called Diddy Bob King, and oddly enough, the producer is S2, the one that I met
Yeah,
from TikTok. Now, one thing in my mind that I know that TikTok has been good at is the dance moves
mm,
and the different dance moves and shit. So what I'm thinking is the Diddy Bop King shit. I want to show y'all how to Diddy Bop. Make that a challenge. You know, where everybody. I want to try to get everybody to Diddy Bop when the record come out. I want to wait till it drops on the streamings before I try to do that because then that way you can add it from the you know from the actual database because it'll be available on
right.
TikTok. But I'm in the process of y'all be seeing me in the videos. I be diddy bopping. I be doing the dance. I be diddy bopping doing my shit. So I want to show people how to do it. Get my daughter to do it. Try to get some more kids to do it.
Yeah,
Hopefully, hopefully we could spread it. We could get other rappers to do it. Other people that follow me do it. See if they could get like if they moms is mad cool, she's older. See if she
right.
could try to do it. You know what I'm saying or whatever.
Yeah,
And let's try to just you know what I'm saying. Let's try to do a thing. So if y'all interested and y'all listening, keep it in mind, man, because I'm gonna be trying to do this little Diddy Bob King campaign soon when it hits the streamings.
that sounds dope, bro. That sounds dope. It's gonna go viral. It definitely
Yeah,
will. But I
yeah.
want to move on. I want to move on to what's your issue because we all like what's your issue around here. So, Megs, what's your issue, girl?
My issue,
Yeah,
the pass, the passport bros is the issue. I don't know if you had seen some posts. I've went crazy lately. Yeah, I
the,
met
the past,
those guys,
the bros.
those men's there. But no, yeah, just there's really not no issues to be honest. To be for real. Just trying to stay in my lane, and that's it.
That's good. That's good. It's good not to have issues sometimes. See, what's your issue? I love it. I love it. I love the look on his face.
Nah, because I'm just trying to like pick one.
Oh shit.
Yo, um, I guess I'm gonna revert everything back to the album because we're promoting.
Yes, we are.
Um, on the album, I have a song. It's called Divine. It's produced by my dude Take Notes. Very special record. Now, my issue is about how beautiful the concept of life is. Yo, so beautiful. Yo, think about it when you hear, yo, a baby. Damn, it's fresh life. The baby got all this life ahead of him. Oh shit. But then think about it. That very second that baby is born, that baby is dying.
Mm-hmm.
right? As beautiful as it is, it's fucking barbaric. Let's say the baby never gets shot, grows up, never gets shot, stabbed, you know what I'm saying? No car accidents, no, never runs into Michael Myers, whatever, none of that, right? As he gets older, his body withers away. Like the body becomes the Michael Myers.
Mm.
When you get older, you're no longer who you are. Like you live within yourself, so your spirit is still the same. But is it? You know. So I had a conversation with my mother. My mother's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen, but she's aging, and I see that she's aging, and she sees that she's aging, and she has a problem with it. Like she, and I try to tell her, no, you're still beautiful, you're still beautiful. She's like, nah, thank you or whatever. My mother had me when she was 18, so I remember her when she was pretty young thing. I remember. You understand what I'm saying? So it's tough on her. Even myself, I'll be 48 on February 6th. I might not look like it, but bro, I'm going through it, like health wise. And yeah, you could do everything that you can do, but it's just divine order. You're not built to last. You're built to fall the fuck apart. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my issue. I think my issue is that part of the divine order. I think it's horrible. It's horrible to watch people fall apart.
Mm.
My grandmother right now is in her mid 90s. When I hug her, I feel like if I squeeze her too hard, I'm gonna
Yeah,
break her.
right. Yep.
That's how I feel. You understand? I wanna hug my grand. That's my grand. You understand what I'm saying? And I remember her when she was young. So like it's that's my issue.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I'm 43. I just turned 43 to be in the January. I lost my mom. I was 27. She was 65, and she
God
died of
bless.
COPD, bad lungs. Smoker her whole life, and it got to the point where she was in the hospital for like 6 months, and I'm the youngest of 10 kids, so we all had to make a decision to take her off all these machines, and so all my sisters didn't want to do it, but the boys, we know better. She's suffering. We can't just let her suffer. So what the doctor did, he said, I want all of you to come here, take this straw, put it in your mouth, bite down on it, and try to breathe. And so everybody's doing it. You can't breathe through a straw you're biting down on. That's what your mother's going through. And so we all were just like, we got to let it rest. You can't, if somebody's breaking down to that point, you got to let them go. And the one thing about human nature is we hold on to a lot of things. We don't want to let go. And sometimes the only way to be free is to let go. So, but we just lost seed on that one. Ah, shit. But all right, we're going to be starting to wrap it up here anyway. I wanted to thank you guys for coming on. I know C will be popping back on in a second. Megz, it's time to do the shameless self promotion. What you got coming up?
Of course, HDXMM will be on Bandcamp and streaming platform soon. Of course, something greater than myself. Of course, I got the 2 placements that's coming out on his birthday. Of course. And if you want to get more updates on releases and all the other stuff like that, you're gonna have to check out my Instagram and of course Facebook, wherever you can, whatever social media you got. Of course, Megz the Great Files with the Z. Yeah. That's it.
Everybody go make sure they go follow Megz. She's going to be killing it all year long. I can already tell. I know these things are coming up.
Yep, and more collabs and this and that. So yeah, I can't really tell what it is at the moment. It's just Bad Seeds release, and of course, Honey De Niro's release at the moment. You know, and of course, more things are coming soon.
Word, word. See, it's that time for shameless self-promotion. You know what to do, bro.
I ain't got shit.
You ain't got nothing's coming out. He said, "Fuck it, I'm not releasing it. I'm
I'm done.
sell it for $2 million to one CD."
I'm done.
Yeah,
Nah,
telling you.
I got some shit. I got some shit coming. Uh, Brutal Caesar and myself, we got a project.
Shout out to
Um,
Brutus.
shout out to him. Me and J.R. Swift, we got a project. Me and Snow Goons project. Me and Team Demo, Alpha 2.0. Me and the Grinch. I got a couple things, man. Moby, I gotta lock it. Me and Easy Moby. Every time we talk, it's like, yo, we gotta start it, yo, let's start. And we don't never start it. Like it's always, yo, we gonna get some shit done. Me and Moby. We gonna get some shit done. Like that's my
Gotta just
word.
get it done.
We gotta do that for Brooklyn, man. Word up. That's bucket list shit, but that's Big Bro. Shout out to Big Bro, man. Also, I want to try to get into this battle rap field real quick. Shout out to PH. It's just something I always wanted to do. Well, not that I always wanted to do, but something that he always wanted me to do. So it's just something I want to do for him. I don't want to do no URL crazy shit. I just want to do a little quick couple battles. You know. So I'm grading myself February 6th. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. And it's my birthday
Oh
on
yeah, hell
February 6th. Y'all can pre-order that motherfucker right now. Go click the link in the bio. Um, you know, shout to Naps and Dreads. Biggs and Wayne 2 coming soon. Um, shout to Knots. No Way in Hell 2 coming soon. Um,
there's a lot coming up, man. A lot coming up.
yeah.
Real 2023 is gonna be 6 man. Yeah, for
Shout to
sure.
Marco Polo. Shout to Marco.
All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you again for coming on. I appreciate
Honey,
y'all. You already
honey,
know.
Honey De Niro.
Yes,
Speedy
Everybody
recovery.
salute for Honey De Niro. Word up.
definitely
Word up.
keep hearing your thoughts. But
Yes.
thank you guys for coming on again. You know, I appreciate you both. Seed, you
Word
already
up.
know. Seed's gonna
Yeah.
break all the records for being on this podcast. He already has.
Word.
But
Word. What you
we'll
said?
keep.
This is 6?
This is number 6. I'm pretty sure that you've been on.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
I'm pretty
Six
sure.
man
6 man, the
on
6.
on the 6.
Telling you, can't even work out better. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man. That's
But
crazy.
again, thank you guys for coming on. What we got coming up here at the Hip Hop Happy Hour, February 2nd, we got Snow Goons coming up. So that's going to be a big episode for us. We got Jay Royale coming up in the future. We're working on some things. I don't want to put all the names out there that we got coming up because, you know, we got to make sure the scheduling's right and all that shit. So, but
That's
again,
what's up.
thank you
No
guys for coming
spoilers.
on. I
That's what's
appreciate
up.
you both, and congratulations on all your success, and keep going, keep grinding, keep
No
pushing.
doubt.
All
No
right,
doubt.
guys.
Shout out to y'all, man.
We
6 man
out
in
the
the
Hip
building.
Hop Happy Hour. Another
Peace.
episode in the books.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for coming on. Thank y'all for watching.